I kind of on you. Yeah. Hey, baptism by fire.
Oh yeah. I better than doing nothing. So.
Basketball fans, welcome to Vancouver Gymnasium, and a big hello to fans watching at home on SportsCanada.tv for tonight's basketball matchup featuring the visiting Langara College Falcons from Vancouver and your VIU Mariners. The VIU Mariners recognize and appreciate the privilege to live, learn, and compete on the unceded territory of the Stanema First Nation. The strong partnership between VIU and Stanema provides a solid foundation for the success of the Mariners as students and as athletes. And now let's meet the starting lineups for both teams, beginning with the visiting Langara College of Falcons. At guard, number 3, Royce Sargent. At forward, number 9, Moises Nathaya. At guard, number 11, Nick LaFontaine. At guard, number 13, Gabe Skelton. And at center, number 22, Jazz Dunwall. The Falcons are coached by Julie Dillon, assisted by Tim Choi and Chris Schmiller. The Langara College of Falcons. And now, the starting lineup for your VIU Mariners. Kick your guard from Richland, Washington, number 3, Landon Ratliff. Kick your guard from St. Louis, Missouri, number 11, Richard Henderson. Second year forward from Prince Rupert, number 12, Kai Layton. Third year guard from Prince George, number 15, Dan Zimmerman. And pick your guard from Dennis Springs, Louisiana, number 20, Tori Odom. The Mariners are coached by Matt Kuzminski, assisted by Scott Marr, Mark Simpson, and Jacob Tom.
Jacob! We love you, Jacob!
All right, basketball fans, welcome to the matchup between the VIU Mariners and Langara Falcons men's basketball teams. The Mariners trying to end the weekend 2-0. They won last night against the Capilano Blues in a dominant victory, nearly outscoring them by 30 points as Langara gets a quick bucket right off the hop there. Sargent rattled that one home off the glass in transition. Ladriff threw up a floater, but that one's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Mariners. Langara is going to retain possession. Sargent picked up nearly full court by Tori Odom. He had quite the game last night against Capilano. Had over 20 points in the win and was a monster on the defensive end as well, as Henderson comes up with the rebound for the Mariners. Odom, nice spin move, kicks it out to Layton, who gives it to Radliff, who fires from three. That one's off the mark. Layton picks up the offensive rebound and gives it back to Tori Odom. Layton fires for three. Another missed three-pointer there. Langara comes up with the steal. Back in transition now. Foul on the play. That's going to be a charge against Langara. Athaya, a little bit too aggressive on that one. Put his shoulder right into Henderson, it looked like. The starting five for the Mariners, as per usual: Landon, Radliff, and Tori Odom in the guard position. Then you have Henderson, Layton, and Zimmerman in the forward spots. Beautiful pass there by Henderson to Zimmerman. He tries to give it back to Layton, but that goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Falcons. It's going to be Mariner ball on the side. Zimmerman inbounds to Odom, who gives it to Radliff. Time winding down. Quick steal there by LaFontaine. Back in transition, nearly a double dribble there. Goes out of bounds off of LaFontaine, and the Mariners are going to inbound on their baseline. Odom gives it to Layton, who swings it over to Radliff. Thrown inside to Henderson, who has two Falcons on him. Zimmerman in the corner for three. That one grazes the rim and rebounded by the Falcons. Thrown inside. Left-handed hook there. It's going to be called a travel. Skelton tried to get going offensively there, and the refs whistle that one down. Too many steps after the ball was picked up. Odom gives it to Zimmerman. Back up to Layton. Radliff gives it to Odom, who penetrates inside the paint and tries a reverse layup. That gets blocked. Looks like by Skelton. It's going to remain Mariner basketball. Apologies, that wasn't a block. That was a foul that got called against Odom. It's going to be Skelton's first of the game. Odom makes the first free throw. Can't make the second free throw. A point on the board for Tori Odom. There's going to be a free throw violation. He's going to take another free throw. Going to retake the second one. He gets the friendly shooter's roll on the second free throw. Odom had quite the game yesterday against Capilano. He finished the game leading the Mariners in scoring with 24 points as Richardson gets a chase down block from behind. On Dudewall, it looked like, who tried to lay it in with the right hand. Odom hands it off to Zimmerman. Henderson has it now just inside the three-point arc, and his mid-range jump shot is no good. Sargent hands it off in the corner now. Radliff playing some excellent on-ball defense in the post. But Skelton able to muscle that one into the net for 2 points. The Falcons up 4-2 on the Mariners so far as Odom, that burst of speed inside. He throws up a floater. Henderson shows off a bit of athleticism there. He kept the ball from going in bounds and threw it off a Falcon leg to retain possession. It's going to be a substitution here. Dudewall is going to take a breather here, and Saul is coming into the game for the Falcons. Beautiful inbound pass to Odom. His layup doesn't fall, though. He nearly grabs the offensive rebound. That's called a tie-up. going to be Mariner ball still. Henderson over to Layton, to Zimmerman, who takes a three. He has all the time in the world, and that one's off the mark. Rebounded by Sargent. Sargent with a burst of speed inside, and he gets another layup to go. Absorbs the contact on Torrey Odom. That was a beautiful layup in transition by Sargent. Henderson gets blocked from behind as he was hounded by two Falcons in the paint, and it's going to go off Henderson out of bounds, and Falcons are going to inbound. Saul drives inside on Henderson, who tries to block him, but the layup misses anyway, and Radliff coming back down in transition. Hands it off to Odom, who fires from three. That one's no good. Looks like a over-the-back foul on Athaya. It's going to be Mariner ball on the baseline of Langara.
Illegal screen called on Ty Layton for the Mariners. First personal. No basket on the play.
It's going to be a foul against the Mariners, it looked like, and the Falcons are going to retain possession. Kai Layton is going to get his first personal of the game. Sargent with Odom guarding him. Hands it off. Athaya in the post, muscles his way to the rack and gets the 2 points to go. Ladriff, nice dribble moves using the on-ball screen from Henderson and pulls up. His jump shot off the glass is no good, and the Falcons come back the other way. Sargent at the top of the three-point line. He penetrates inside, he kicks it out. Ball gets swung around, and the 3 point is no good, and Henderson comes up with the rebound. Odom tries the spin move. There's two Falcons on him there. And Athaya coming back down in transition. He's on a breakaway there. He can't finish the layup. But Saul is able to clean up the scraps and get the putback layup to go. Layton in the corner for Zimmerman, who fires from three. That one's no good. Rebounded by Skelton. Sargent using his speed again in transition. His post hook doesn't make it. Great defense there by Torrey Odom. But Nick LaFontaine is able to get the layup off of the offensive rebound for another 2 points. Falcons jumping out here to an early 12-2 lead against the Mariners.
Dominic Calderon in the game for Langara. Ryan Bastian checking into the game for the Mariners. 4:49 in the first quarter. Falcons up 12-2.
It's going to be a foul on the play as well. Looks like Zimmerman is going to be charged with that foul. Mariners huddling up here to try to fire each other up and get a groove going, as Langara is certainly pushing the pace early in this one. They've done an excellent job of running out in transition and converting layups on the fast break. Sargent has been a big part of that so far. He's got 4 points already on 50% from the field. He's also got a rebound to his name. Radliff comes up with a steal off of the inbound play, and Odom is coming back in transition. He throws it in the corner to Bastian, who finds Layton, who gets the layup to go, absorbing the contact and making it anyways. Kai Layton, who had an outstanding game for the Mariners last night against Capilano, is on the board here for the Mariners. Looks like he got whacked with a hand from Althaya. No call on the play, it looks like, though.
Substitutions.
A couple of substitutions here for Langara. Nick Chan is coming into the game, as well as Porjafor, sorry. Kai Layton nearly came down with the steal, but it's going to be a foul call on the play. Looks like Leighton is going to get his second personal foul of the game.
Substitution for the Mariners in the game number 5, Marcus Madrovic.
Madrovic comes into the game for the Mariners, who's wearing number 5 today instead of his usual number 14. He had a nice game for the Mariners last night as well, on both ends of the floor. Ryan Bastian also in for the Mariners recently. It's going to be an over and back play. Excellent defensive sequence there by the Mariners, who forced the Falcons to commit a turnover.
Number 3, Roy Sargent back in the game. Also checking in number 14, Owen Jones.
Madrovic, who came into the game last possession and just inbounded the ball to Tori Odom, had a really solid game off the bench for the Mariners with 4 points, a steal, and 3 rebounds to his name on 2 of 5 shooting. It was an excellent spark plug off the bench for the Mariners as they cruised to a near 30-point win over the Capilano Blues. Just under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. The Falcons still hanging on to that 4-point lead. Mariners looking to get going offensively. It's going to be a foul on Ryan Bastian on Sargent as soon as it gets inbounded.
Call on Ryan Bastian on the play, first personal.
Sargent, so quick and agile and skilled, just putting pressure on the Mariners' perimeter defenders. Another layup there by Sargent on Bastian, a great perimeter defender. Sargent finishing it with the left hand as Radliff comes back in transition and gets blocked by Athaya. Back in transition now are the Falcons. Tori Odom deflects the pass to Sargent, and that goes out of bounds. The Falcons are going to inbound. Ryan Bastian for the Mariners last night had an excellent game. He's typically known for his defensive prowess and intensity, but he lit up the Blues offensively last night as the Falcons drive baseline, and Saul gets the layup to go with the left hand. He absorbed the contact from the big and strong Henderson and made it count. Henderson with a mid-range jumper of his own can't get the friendly shooter's roll to go in, and Athaya coming back the other way. Mid-range jumper by the Falcons gets blocked by Tori Odom, and the Mariners are running. Tori Odom in transition, and he finishes the layup with the right hand, kissing it off the glass for 2 points. Just about 3 minutes to go. Bastian picking up Sargent nearly full court. Sargent drives in, throws up a floater. Excellent defense there by Ryan Bastian. Radliff throws it down to the block for Henderson. Madrovic for 3, and he buries that one from beyond the arc. Maybe number 5 is Madrovic's lucky number. He makes his first shot of the game for the Mariners. Athaya gives it to Sargent. Nice jab step on Bastian. Mid-range jumper off the glass, doesn't go in. Tried for the bank shot there. Tori Odom back in transition, throws up the floater with the right hand and makes it. Mariners getting some more life offensively, going on a little bit of a run here now. The Falcon lead is now down to 7. They're leading the Mariners 18-11. Athaya covered by Madrovic. He tried to pass it to the corner, and that gets deflected out of bounds by Radliff. Athaya tried to find Jones in the corner there. Ball inbounded. Sargent gets the on-ball screen, trying to shake Bastian. Reverse layup is good. Sargent has been on fire to start this game, really pushing the pace offensively for the Falcons, running out in transition, keeping the Mariners on their heels. As Odom's layup is no good. Sargent yet again using that speed, driving to the cup, and he gets another one to go. Sargent has been absolutely on fire here for the Falcons. He's currently up to 12 points on 5 of 9 shooting. He's made both of his free throws and has a rebound as well. Madrovic Gives it to Lee, who's checking in for the first time for the Mariners. His pass gets picked off by Sargent, who's been all over this game. Athaya for three. That one's good. Athaya drills that one from beyond the arc and puts the Falcons up 25-11 with less than a minute to go. Odom penetrates inside through the contact and finishes the layup. Corey Odom once again making his layup count. Sargent guarded by Odom. Bit of a point guard duel here, and Odom gets called for the foul as Sargent lost his footing there. Odom not pleased with that call. He throws his hands up in frustration. And Tuscany Mtwale from Comox Valley, BC, an alumni from Mark R. Isfeld Secondary School, checks into the game for the first time today. Tuscany Mtwale checking in a bit earlier in this game than last night. He got about 3 minutes towards the end of the game last night and did some great things. Didn't necessarily show up in the box score as he throws it to the corner to Mudrovic. He gets it back at the top of the key. Leto hands it off to Bastian, who pulls up from mid-range and drills it. That shot was about a foot back from the free throw line, and such a beautiful rise up there. Travel on the other end by Langara is called, and with 4.3 left in the first quarter, the Mariners are going to get a chance for a potential last shot here and try to cut the lead to 8 or 7. Mtwale, shot winding down. Leto for three. That one's off the mark. That was a good look there as the time was winding down by Noah Leto. What an exciting game in the first quarter there, where the Falcons jumped up to a 10-point lead there. They currently lead the Mariners 25-15. The Falcons being led offensively by Royce Sargent, who's been an absolute killer in transition for the Mariners. He currently has 12 points on 5 of 9 shooting and has made 50% of his free throws, with a rebound to his name as well. Athaya has also had a strong first quarter. He's up to 5 points early in this game on 50% shooting, and he's made his only 3-point attempt. He's also got 3 rebounds and an assist. He's done a little bit of everything here for the Falcons so far in this early part of the game. And for the VIU Mariners, Torrey Odom trying to offset all the great work that Sargent's doing at the other guard position on the other team. He's currently got 8 points and 3 of 8 shooting, and he's made both of his free throws. Mudrovic also splashed home a 3 in the first quarter. Currently wearing number 5 instead of his usual number 14. And Ryan Bastian, who is continuing his hot streak on offense, came into the game and had a beautiful mid-range jump shot. A beautiful pull-up there where he rised up over his defender. He's also got a rebound and an assist, and as usual is playing excellent defense on the perimeter. As it stands right now, the PACWEST Men's Basketball Conference standings, VIU currently leading the way with a perfect 4-0 record to start this season, and Langara currently sitting 6th at the moment with a 1-2 record. They're trying to get back to 500 and upset the hometown favorites at VIU, as the 3-pointer for the Falcons is off the mark. However, they get the offensive rebound, but it goes off the Falcons, it looks like. Apologies, the ref just called that. It went off the Mariners last, and the Falcons are going to retain possession and inbound on the Mariner baseline. Mtwale comes up with the rebound for the Mariners. Excellent job defensively there by the Comox Valley BC native. Lee fires a three from the top of the key, and that one's no good. Falcons, mid-range jump shot, that one's off the mark. However, they get their own rebound, and a three-pointer from outside, and that one's buried by Sidhu. Beautiful stroke on that shot there. He really willed that basketball into the net there. Toscane Mtwale for three, and that one's off the mark. That was a great look there by Mtwale. Bastian powers his way to the rim from the baseline, and he gets fouled on the way up, and we'll have a chance at the free throw line for 2 points.
Foul on Jazz Dudwall for the Falcons, second personal.
The Falcons still leading the Mariners by 13 points, 28-15, as Richard Henderson comes back into the game for Noah Leto. And Athaya coming back into the game for the Falcons, as Dudwall is going to take a break for Langara. Bastian, perfect from the free throw line on that trip. He's picking up right where he left off offensively last night. He didn't miss a shot. Ball goes out of bounds, last touched by the Mariners. Falcons to inbound on the Mariner baseline. Chan inbounds for Jaffor, sorry. Great defense by Bastian and Henderson. Henderson comes back down the other way, absorbs the contact, but the layup doesn't go. Lee gets the rebound though and keeps the Mariners' possession alive. Mtwale gives it to Henderson, who fires a three with the left hand and buries it from beyond the arc. Richard Henderson showing a bit of range with his shot there. He cuts the lead down to 8 for the Falcons. Athaya loses control of the ball. Some great defense by Toscane Mtwale, who's been an excellent spark plug on both ends of the court for the Mariners. He hasn't made a shot yet, but has taken a couple of good looks and has been a great defender so far. Bastian for three, and he fires it home. Ryan Bastian has maintained his hot hand from last night and been excellent here offensively for the Mariners. Athaya from the corner, great defense by Henderson. He might have got a fingertip or two on that one, as it didn't make it all the way to the rim. Gets thrown down. Back up to Modrovic. Bastian fakes the three and goes inside, but he gets called for a travel. Took an extra step before he put the ball on the deck there, the ref
also,
stopped.
timeout called, Langara Falcons.
Langara calls a timeout there. A couple of PACWEST individual stat leaders here. Tori Odom currently leading the men's basketball division with points per game. He's scoring 22.5. Nick LaFontaine for Langara is also in the top 5, scoring 18 points a game. Looking at rebounds as well, we have a couple of players in this game in the top 5 as well. We have Dudwall for Langara, 12.3 rebounds a game, and Richard Henderson is averaging 10.5. Looking at field goal percentage as well, Nick LaFontaine for Langara is in the top 5, shooting an unbelievable 56% from the floor. He's also one of the league leaders in three-point percentage, shooting 50% from beyond the arc. Athaya is also one of the league leaders there as well. He's number 2 in three-point percentage, averaging 52.6% of his makes. Langara drives inside. Layup, no good. Rebounded by the Falcons, though, to keep it alive. Sargent, who's back in the game, works on Bastian. Beautiful windmill layup there, and he kisses it off the glass for 2 points. Sargent has been a dominant force at the guard position for the Falcons. Modrovic for 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Chan. And it looks like the Falcons are going to get called on a foul away from the ball. Sidhu looks a little bit displeased. It's probably him that committed that one. And Lee, for the Mariners, is going to take the free throws. Swishes the first one. Looks like that one was a technical foul or a team foul, so the Falcons are going to inbound the ball. Sargent picked up nearly full court by Ryan Bastian. It's going to be a foul on Bastian there. Sargent, so quick and agile, so skilled as well, not making it easy for the Mariners' perimeter defenders. As Bastian is going to take a break after picking up a couple of fouls early in this game, and Tori Odom comes back in to put some pressure on Sargent, whose layup point blank doesn't go despite having Tori Odom up in the air. It's going to be Mariners basketball, last touched out of bounds by the Falcons. Odom gives it to Lee, who gives it to Radliff, who came back into the game. Back to Henderson at the top of the key. A couple of dribble moves and some power, and kisses it off the glass for 2 points. Richard Henderson, excellent display of footwork and dribbling skills as he gets 2 points for the Mariners. And Chan comes right back the other way and stuffs the layup in for 2 points. Radliff with Sargent on him. Swings it to Odom. Radliff in the corner for 3. That one's off the mark. Mtwale almost got the rebound there, but it's recovered by the Falcons. Chan with Mtwale on him. Beautiful crossover there by Sargent, who makes his way to the rack and kicks it to the corner for 3. And that one's good to go. Sidhu fires it home from beyond the arc in the corner for the Falcons. Lead for the Falcons now up to 9. In the corner, Lee for 3. No good on that one. Athaya comes up with the rebound for the Falcons. Sargent, another great crossover. Athaya from 3, and he buries it. He's not in the top 3 in three-point percentage for nothing. You can't leave Athaya alone, as he makes no mistake on the three-point rise. Odom tried to weasel his way through contact, but that gets picked off by Chan. Athaya taking it to the rack. He gets the layup off the glass for 2 points to go. The Falcons with a huge run here. The Mariners still staying afloat here, but they've got a lot of ground to make up. Currently down by 14. So we're going to take a quick timeout here. Royce Sargent, who's been excellent in this game, currently leading the offense for the Falcons, doing a little bit of everything. Not only does he have 14 points on 6 of 11 shooting, really pushing the pace in transition and slicing and dicing through the tight holes on the Mariners defense. He's also dished out 4 dimes as well. And Athaya, a sharpshooter from beyond the arc. He's got 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist on 4-7 shooting, and he's made it 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. Sidhu's also made a pair of threes and has 6 points.
At the timeout, Falcons leading the Mariners 40-26.
For the Mariners, Tori Odom, who's known for his agility, his defensive energy and IQ, and his ability to make tough shots through contact, currently has 8 points for the Mariners as Radliff gets the layup to go with the left hand off the glass for the Mariners. Nice loss offensive sequence there for Landon Radliff, the fifth-year guard out of Richland. Chan in the corner, kicks it back up to Skelton, to Sargent, who has Odom working on him. Chan in the corner for three. That one's good. The Falcons have been absolutely on fire from beyond the arc in the first half of this game. Under 4 minutes to go. Falcons lead 43-28 against the hometown Mariners. Radliff slices and dices his way to the cup and gets fouled on the way up.
Foul on the Nick Lafontaine on the defensive play, first personal. Sue back in the game.
This is gonna be the first trip to the free throw line for Radliff against Langara. He makes both free throws. He had a solid game and a starting role for the Mariners last night. He finished with 12 points, 3 steals, a couple of assists, and 7 rebounds. He had 6 of those in the first quarter. And he made 2 of his 7 three-pointers. He's averaging close to 16 points per game in nearly 26 minutes. Shooting 36.7% from three-point territory as well. Certainly not someone you want to leave open as Skelton takes a 3 for the Falcons, and that's off. Odom pushing the pace in transition. He nearly lost a hand on it, but looks to have been fouled by Sargent.
Foul on Caden Skelton first.
Lee is going to inbound for the Mariners. That's given to Henderson, who fires a 3 from the corner. That one's off the mark. Sargent comes down with the rebound. Athaya running in transition. He gives that to LaFontaine. Back to Sargent up top. LaFontaine from the corner. That one's no good from 3. Lee coming back the other way. Given to Leighton, who fires from 3. Odom gets the offensive rebound and powers his way to the cup and gets the layup to drop with the right hand. Just under 3 minutes to go, about 2:45 left. Falcons trying to go into this game, holding the lead. Athaya's mid-range jumper at the elbow is off and rebounded by Leighton. Odom for 3, fires it and absolutely buries that one from beyond the arc. Tori Odom. It's going to be his first three-point make of the game. He tried one earlier and it didn't fall. Leighton gets the steal on LaFontaine and comes back the other way in transition. His layup rims in and out. He gets the offensive rebound and puts it back. He gets fouled and will have a chance at the free throw line to convert an and one.
And timeout called Langara Falcons.
It's going to be a timeout here. Both teams are going to take a quick breather. Kai Leighton, who got fouled on that last play, currently with 4 rebounds and 4 points on 2 of 6 shooting. He's tried a couple of three-pointers. They haven't fallen yet so far. Leighton had a fantastic game in the starting forward spot for the Mariners. He had 14 points, 4 assists, and 9 rebounds, nearly a double-double. He also had a block and made 1 of his three-point makes on 6 of 11 shooting from the field in 37 minutes. The veteran forward is having a solid season for the Mariners in the starting role. In 31.3 minutes a game, he's shooting 50% from the field, good for 11.5 points a game, and shooting and making a third of his three-point attempts. He takes about 5 a game. He's also shooting 100% from the free throw line, so hopefully he can keep that going and make the and one shot. The Mariners are in the bonus now as Layton keeps that perfect free throw percentage. The Mariners are in the bonus now, so for about the last 2 minutes, 10 seconds, every time they get fouled, they'll go to the line as Lee gets the steal due to the great defense Tori Odom was playing on Sargent on ball. Lee kicks it to Radliff. Who throws it down on the block for Henderson, who immediately draws a double team. Kicks it outside to Lee, who fires from 3, and he buries it. Peter Lee, the second-year guard from China, has been splashing from beyond the arc. Athaya covered by Lee. Thrown down low to Sidhu. Chan for 3 at the top of the key. That one doesn't go, but Sargent was there to pick up the offensive rebound and put back the shot. Got 2 points there. Mariners currently down by 4, just over a minute remaining. Radliff, nice crossover, drive to the cup, and he gets fouled on the way. And one for Landon Radliff. He got fouled on that shot and will go to the free throw line for a chance at the and one.
Foul call on Dominic Calderon, the first personal. Radliff to the line, shooting 1.
Excellent slash to the basket and finish by Landon Radliff, who converts the free throw for 3 points. He's currently up to 6 points on 2 of 8 shooting and 2 of 2 from free throw territory. He's also got 2 rebounds and an assist to his name, doing a little bit of everything in the guard spots as the Falcons come back the other way and splash a 3-pointer from the corner. Sidhu buried that one. Henderson kicks it out to Lee, who fires once again from beyond the arc, and that one is no good. Falcons lead is down to 4. The Mariners have a bit of momentum after the slower start than we're used to from them. Athaya gives it to Sargent. Nice jab step on Odom, kicks it back out to Athaya. Sargent, nice move on Lee. Dishes it off back door to Calderon, and he makes no mistake on the layup and converts it. Radliff with the shot clock off. He's taking his time here, wants to get a good shot for him or one of his teammates here as time winds down. Henderson comes up with the screen. He fires from 3. And that one goes out of bounds. It's going to be Falcon ball with 1.6 to go. Potentially a chance for another shot here if they get it off quick. Athaya. That one was close, but no cigar on that one. And the Falcons go into halftime up 6 points against the home team VIU Mariners. They lead the Mariners 50-44. Bit of a slow start offensively for the Mariners, but they definitely found their groove in the second quarter. A few stats for some bit of standout performances so far. We're going to start with the Langara Falcons. Royce Sargent currently with 16 points, a 7-12 shooting. He's made half of his free throw attempts, and he's close to a double-double with 7 assists. He's also got 2 rebounds. Athaya has also had a strong outing, currently with 10 points on 4-9 shooting with 5 rebounds and 1 assist to his name. And he's made 50% of his 4 3-point shots. Sidhu, who made the last basket for the Falcons, also has 9 points. He's made all 3 of his 3-point attempts and also has a rebound to his name. And for the Mariners, Torrey Odom once again leading the charge offensively for the Mariners, currently with 13 points, 5 of 10 shooting from the field, and he's made one of his 2 3-point shots. He's also got 2 rebounds. And Landon Radliff currently with 7 points on 2 of 9 shooting. He's made all 3 of his free throw attempts with 2 rebounds and an assist. And Ryan Bastian picking up right where he left off offensively last night. He didn't miss a field goal last night. He's missed 1 tonight, but he has an efficient 7 points on 2 of 3 shooting and has made both of his 3 free throws and has made his only 3-point attempt. He's also got 2 rebounds and an assist to his name and is, as usual, played stellar perimeter defense. And finally, Richard Henderson has also been strong. He's got 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists on 2 of 7 shooting. Done a little bit of everything for the Mariners. That's going to do it for the first half of action between the VIU Mariners and the visiting Langara Falcons. Once again, my name is Austin Height. We're going to take a quick, about 10-minute break, and we'll see you again for the second half of action between the Falcons and the Mariners.
Please have all the mini Mariners return the basketballs as we have the teams going back to warm up. Please, mini Mariners, please return all the basketballs and clear the court. Thank you very much. Just about ready to go for the second half of tonight's PACWEST basketball action between the Mariners and Falcons. Visiting Falcons with a 50-44 lead after the first half.
All right, basketball fans, welcome back to the second half of action between the VIU Mariners and the Langara Falcons men's basketball teams. Quite an exciting first half in which the Falcons jumped up to a 50-44 lead. Mariners getting some momentum in the second quarter there, finally finding their groove offensively. Falcons had a lead in the first half as high as 16. Mariners have done an excellent job of pushing the pace offensively, just as Langara has. Odom kicks it to Radliff. Back to Odom. Nice little shimmy move there and a floater. That's bottoms for Tori Odom. Cuts the lead down to 4 for the Falcons. Sargent, who had an electric first half for the Falcons. Beautiful move there. Hands it off to Skelton, who gets fouled by Henderson on the way up. That was a big collision there between two big bodies. Caden Skelton is going to go to the line for the Langara Falcons.
Foul call on Rich Henderson, his first personal.
Skelton had a solid first half for the Falcons. He had 2 points, an assist, and 2 rebounds on 1 of 3 shooting as he misses the first free throw. This is his first trip to the line in this game. Swish is the second free throw for the Falcons. Layton inbounds to Odom. Over to Dan Zimmerman. Henderson forces his way, muscles his way to the basket for the easy 2 points. He went right at Athaya. In the corner, Sargent with Tori Odom on him. Bit of a point guard duel here. They both nearly have 15 points each. Odom with 15 in the first half, and Sargent with 16 and 7 assists. Very similar players in the sense that they're both incredibly shifty, both have a great handle, and both are excellent at finishing through contact. It's been great to see both of these point guards duke it out in this one. Zimmerman gives it to Layton. Back up for Zimmerman, who fires a 3 from the top of the key. That one's off the mark. Radliff gets the offensive rebound for the Mariners and goes right at Sargent. The fall-away jumper, no good. Rebounded by Dudwall. And steal from behind on Sargent by Tori Odom. Sargent didn't even see that one coming. Tori Odom fires for 3. That one's off the mark, but rebounded by Zimmerman. Throws it inside to Henderson, who puts it into the net with the left hand. Henderson is up to 9 points now with 3 rebounds and 2 assists on 4 of 9 shooting from the field. He's made one of his 3-pointers as well. The layup off the mark. LaFontaine stole it from Zimmerman, who grabbed the rebound and got fouled on the putback. And we'll go to the free throw line for a chance at 2 points. As it stands, the Falcons leading 51-50 over the Mariners. Mariners have done an excellent job of getting back into this game, not getting too high and too low, and making sure they execute on offense. LaFontaine swishes the first free throw. It's going to be his 3rd point of the game on 1 of 5 shooting. He makes the second one. Looks like there's a free throw violation, though. That one counts for LaFontaine, who's in the in the top 5 in field goal percentage in the PACWEST conference, currently shooting an ungodly 56% from the field. Also making 50% of his three-point tries as Henderson gets fouled on the way up for the layup.
Inadvertent whistle on the play. Jump off the play.
Players on the court thought Henderson was going to the line there, but it looks like the foul was called on Henderson. Mariners head coach Kuzminski looks a bit confused there, looking for an explanation from the referee. Sargent on the left wing against Tori Odom. He kicks it to the corner for LaFontaine. And rebounded by Layton, who runs out in transition. Radliff from deep for 3. That one's no good. Henderson was battling Dudewall for the rebound there. There's a foul on the play, looks like on Dudewall. It's going to be Dudewall's 3rd personal foul of the game as Henderson goes back to the free throw line. Currently with 9 points. As he gets the first free throw to rattle in, giving him 10. Henderson's also got 4 rebounds and 2 assists. The Falcons have done an excellent job of putting bodies on Henderson down low. Almost every time he touches the ball on the low block, there's almost always 2 defenders on him. Trying to take it out of his hands as Athia's three-point shot is no good. Bastian gets the rebound and gives it to Radliff. Burns his defender and kicks it to Layton in the corner, who splashes the 3 from the corner. Kai Layton has found his three-point touch from beyond the arc. Athia sets a screen on Odom. Layton is back on him, doing an excellent job of communicating defensively as Tori Odom comes away with the steal and runs back in transition. Henderson throws down the slam with the 2 hands. What an electrifying dunk from Richard Henderson. The Falcons try to come back in transition, but Athia goes out of bounds with the basketball, and a timeout is called. What an incredible dunk by Richard Henderson on the fast break off of the feed from Tori Odom. Beautiful play there out in transition. That dunk puts Richard Henderson at 12 points on 5 of 12 shooting. Also gives Tori Odom his first assist of the game. What a dime that was for the starting Mariner point guard. He's up to 15 points and 2 rebounds to go along with that assist for Henderson. On 50% shooting, he's also made one of his three-point tries. Henderson and Odom also each have a block to their name as well in this game. Fans certainly see the offensive numbers that they put up, the rebounding and the assist numbers, but often don't get enough recognition for how important they are to this Mariners team on defense. Tori Odom, an excellent perimeter defender, and Richard Henderson is a relentless rim protector for the Mariners. Despite all of that, the Falcons have still found their touch offensively, still now losing this game by 6 as the Mariners splash home a 3 on that last possession. Bastian was the one who buried that triple.
Call on Tori Odom on the play, 7th personal. Nick Chan back in the game for Langara.
It's going to be a foul on the play against the Mariners, it looks like. Tori Odom is going to get that foul. He got the assist on the Ryan Bastian bucket, giving him 2. That foul puts him at 2 as well. And a beautiful block from behind by Tori Odom on Sargent. He swatted that one like it was a volleyball. What an excellent defensive play there by Tori Odom. Athaya with Henderson guarding him. The intensity is certainly ramped up here as the Falcons get a nice floating layup to go in from Calderon. Beautiful touch around the rim there by the second-year guard out of Surrey, BC. The Mariners turn it over, and the Falcons come back the other way. Athaya covered by Kai Layton, who's done a little bit of everything for the Mariners so far in this game. Sargent cuts his way to the rim, but the layup doesn't fall. Odom back in transition. He went right at Athaya. Henderson with the rebound, cleans it up and gets fouled on the putback and will go to the stripe for an and one.
Basket good on the play. Foul call on Dominic Calderon for the Falcons. Second personal. Personal pusher 4, and Turok City winning the game.
This is going to be Henderson's 3rd trip to the free throw line on this one. He's made a couple of and ones already in this game. He converted the free throw on one of them. He can't make that free throw, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Mariners. The Falcons will inbound right in front of their bench. Bastian. All over for Jaffor. Athaya bullies his way to the rim, but gets called for a charge against Layton, who put his hand straight up. Solid defensive possession there by Kai Layton and the Mariners. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. The Mariners have answered the call and had a ton of momentum to start this second half. As Henderson, nice little drop step to the basket and lays it in with the finger roll for 2 points. Henderson's really found his groove here in the second half so far. Mariners now leading 63-55. They went into the second half down by 6. Radliff for 3. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Henderson. Kicks it out to Kai Layton, who fires from beyond the arc and buries it. Kai Layton splashes one home for the Mariners. Yet again. Layup attempt by the Falcons, no good. Recovered by the Mariners. Radliff gets fouled from behind the back by Sidhu.
Foul on Trent City for the Falcons, the second personal. And the timeout called, Langara Falcons.
And the Langara Falcons are going to take a timeout here. The Mariners are all over them to start this second half. They've gone on a huge run here. They were down 6 going into the second half, now up 11 on the Falcons. That last 3-point basket by the Mariners was Kai Layton's second of the game. He's done a little bit of everything for the Mariners today. He's got 11 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist on 50% shooting from the field and from 3. He's made his only free throw attempt. And he's done a lot of things that typically don't show up in the box score. He's setting hard screens. He's making excellent defensive rotations, and I've noticed how vocal he is, especially in the defensive end, to his Mariner teammates on the floor. Radliff is at the free throw line because the Mariners are in the bonus. So for the rest of these 4 minutes and 6 seconds in the third quarter, every time they get fouled, they will go to the free throw line as Radliff drops the second free throw through the net, giving the Mariners 68 points to the Falcons 55. Layton playing some hard on-ball defense. It's kicked to the corner for three for the Falcons. And that ball goes out of play after it bounced on the rim. It's going to be Mariner ball. Jones fired that one from the corner. Odom hands it off to Bastian, who throws it down low on the block to Henderson. Landon Radliff for three. That one's no good. It's rebounded by Henderson. But he commits a foul on Jones on the Falcons. Looks like it's going to be Henderson's second foul of the game. He's done an excellent job of staying out of foul trouble despite how physical he is on the court. Chan fires for three. That one's no good. Rebounded by Radliff. Mariners running out in transition now. Radliff, he cuts to the basket. And Henderson's there to clean up the rebound and put back the layup into the hoop. Another 2 points there for Richard Henderson. In the corner now, Chan. Apologies, that was Jones, but nonetheless, his three-pointer's off the mark. Henderson gets it from gives it to Radliff, who fires from three. One's also no good. Rebounded by Jones. Kyle Layton came up with the steal there. Torrey Odom finds Henderson in transition, and he was looking to dunk that one, but lays it in at the last second with the left hand to get another 2 points. Bastian, some great defense. Falcons kick it to the corner. Jones, he can't get the point-blank layup to drop. Henderson recovers the rebound. Leaves it for Torrey Odom, who's covered by Chan. Makes his way to the basket and flips it up with his fingers. And that one is bottoms for Torrey Odom. Gets another 2 points for the Mariners. Kyle Layton and Odom on the other end cause a turnover by the Falcons. A couple of substitutions now. Lee coming back into the game. Radliff is going to take a seat here for the Mariners. Has had a bit of an off couple shooting nights last night and today so far as Layton fires a three. That one's no good. Radliff hasn't been converting as many shots as he's used to, but it's so great to see him still remain confident to know that they'll fall eventually as Athaya for the Falcons buries a three-pointer from the top of the arc. As I was saying, so great to see Radliff keep his confidence despite shots not falling to the same degree as Torrey Odom floats a layup off of the backboard and drops it into the hoop for 2 points. Three-pointer on the right wing for the Falcons. That one's off. Rebounded by Odom, who's pushing the pace in transition. Goes right at Athaya and gets fouled on the layup attempt. It drops, and he's going to get a chance at the line for an and one.
Basket good on the play. Ball called on Moise Athaya for the Falcons. Third personal. Torrey Odom to the line, shooting one.
Score currently 78-58 for the Mariners, who have answered the call by the Falcons in the first half. Odom converts the and one. That gives him 22 points on the night. He's got back-to-back 20-point scoring games. Sargent in the paint gets the floating layup to go despite the excellent defense by the Mariners. Odom with the drive to the hoop. Gets fouled by Sargent on the way up and is going to go back to the line.
Travel violation called on the play. Possession to the Falcons.
Apologies, that's not a foul. It's going to go back the other way to Langara. Less than a minute to play now, about 45 seconds. Sargent gives it to Athaya for three, and he buries it. He's been absolutely lights out from beyond the arc here for the Falcons. Athaya's up to 16 points now. He's made 4 triples in this game. Bastian throws it back down on the block to Henderson, who draws a second defender. Leighton tried to put back the rebound. Tori Odom's there, and he puts it in himself. Excellent intensity on the glass in the offensive zone for the Mariners, resulting in extra possessions and extra points as Henderson almost came away with the steal, but forces Sargent to run out the clock to end the third quarter. What an unbelievable quarter of play for the Mariners, who were down 6 going into the third quarter. Have now almost gotten a 20-point lead. They lead the Langara Falcons 81-63 going into the fourth quarter. Tori Odom for the Mariners now with 24 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists, doing a bit of everything, as well as playing some tenacious on-ball defense on Sargent for the Falcons, who's also had an incredible game. He's nearly at a double-double with 18 points, 9 assists, and 2 rebounds on over 50% shooting. He's made 8 of his 15 tries from the field. Athaya for the Falcons has also been a standout player as well. He's currently got 16 points on 4 of 7 three-point makes with 6 rebounds and 2 assists. He's also got 3 fouls, so hopefully in this quarter he can stay out of foul trouble and still be effective as the Falcons try to claw back into this game. Sidhu has also been lights out from beyond the arc. He's made all 3 of his three-point attempts for 9 points. He's also got a rebound as well. Some more sharp shooters from three-point territory in this game, this time on the Mariners end of things. Tori Odom and Richard Henderson each have a three-point make, and Kai Leighton has made 2 of 5 of his tries. He's got 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Ryan Bastian, who's been incredible offensively in addition to his usual defensive prowess in the past couple of games. Got double-digit points in back-to-back games, currently with 10 points on 3 of 4 shooting from the field and 2 of 2 from beyond the arc. Henderson with Athaya on him at the free throw line. Oh, he blew right past him and tried to dunk it, but got stopped by the rim there. Athaya's thankful for the rim on that one. And Athaya comes back for 3, and he buries it again. That's his 5th triple of the game on 8 tries. He's looking to get that three-point percentage crown as Skelton comes back the other way, but gets fouled by Bastian. Apologies, he gets called for a travel. Excellent back check there by Ryan Bastian for the Mariners, and forces Caden Skelton to make a turnover by the travel. Lee gives it to Henderson, gets a screen from Kai Leighton. His mid-range jumper's off the mark. Athaya back down the other way, and he jellies the layup into the net.
On the play, timeout called.
Beautiful finger roll there by Athaya, who's been lights out today. He's leading the Langara Falcons with 21 points on an efficient 8 of 14 shooting. And as I mentioned earlier, has made 5 triples on 8 tries. He's also got 6 rebounds and 2 assists. One of those buckets also gives Royce Sargent a double-double. He earned his 10th assist. He's also got 18 points to go along with that and complete the double-double on 8 of 15 shooting. He's also got 3 rebounds to his name. seems to be a bit of an three-point contest here for both teams. The Langara Falcons have made 9 of 22 for over 40%, which is absolutely phenomenal. And then we have the Mariners, who are shooting also an excellent 8 of 32 for 25% from three. There's been a ton of trays here between these two teams looking for a big win. Odom throws it inside to Henderson. To Lee from three. That one's no good. Layton tries to tip that one into the net, but it gets recovered by the Falcons. Sargent is coming back the other way. Three-pointer by the Falcons is good. Sidhu splashes another tray home. It's going to be his 4th triple of the night. He hasn't missed one of his three-point tries yet. Bastian gives it to Odom, who fires his own three. That one rattles off the rim, and Sidhu pulls that one down. Sargent makes a nice move, hands it off to Skelton, who gets fouled on the way up and will go to the free throw line for a chance at 2 points. The Falcons have cut the Mariners' lead down to 10. The Mariners leading 81-71 with 8:12 remaining in the 4th quarter. The Falcons have 1 timeout left to the Mariners 2, as Skelton converts the first free throw. It's going to be Skelton's 4th point of the night.
The last foul called on Peter Lee from the Mariners, first personal.
Looks like maybe there was a free throw violation there. And the Mariners are going to retain possession. So Skelton goes 1 of 2 from the line on that trip. He's also got 4 rebounds and 1 assist as Zimmerman gives it to Odom on the perimeter. Henderson drives inside with the left-handed layup. He got his own rebound but couldn't finish it off, and the Falcons come back the other way. Chan drives on Odom, kicks it to the corner. Nice fake there. Sargent nearly got stripped there by Odom, but spins his way to the basket and finishes the layup with the left hand. What a beautiful move there by Royce Sargent. Zimmerman almost got pickpocketed by Odom, and he shoots the three. Can't make that one. Athaya gets a screen from Sargent. He gets knocked to the floor by Layton. Looks like Layton is going to pick up the foul.
Number 3, Landon Radcliffe back in the game for the Mariners.
Excellent job there by Sargent to draw the foul on Layton. Knows Layton's a bigger body than him, but certainly wasn't scared to take the hard screen. Beautiful move to the basket and finish by Sidhu, who's caught fire in the 4th quarter and cut the Mariners' lead down to 5.
On the play, a timeout called for the Mariners.
The Mariners use one of their timeouts here to take a quick breather and get back on course. This game has been really exciting, back and forth. Both teams have had substantial leads. This one might go down to the last shot. Sargent, after that last layup, now has 20 points. He's also got a double-double with 12 assists. He also has 3 rebounds on 9 of 16 shooting from the field. Athaya, who's been lights out from three-point territory, has 21 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists on an efficient 8 of 14 shooting and 5 of 8 from beyond the arc. Another 3-point sniper for the Falcons in this game is Sidhu. He's got 14 points on 5 of 7 shooting, and he's made all 4 of his 3-point tries. He's also got 2 rebounds and 1 assist to his name. On the other side of the court, Tori Odom has had another dominant offensive performance. He's got 24 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists on 10 of 19 shooting. Radcliffe tried to find Henderson backdoor for the alley-oop, but he can't quite finish it off, and Sargent comes back down the other way and finishes the layup with the right hand through contact. That would have been an electrifying play if Henderson had finished that dunk off. I'm sure they'll get another try at it. There's just about 6:45 remaining in the fourth quarter. Odom gives it to Bastian. Over to Radliff. Down to Leighton. Down to Bastian, who uses his post move on Althea. Nice little post hook with the right hand goes in for Ryan Bastian, who stays hot. Sidhu, nice pump fake at the three-point line. He throws it into Sargent, who steps out of bounds. And the Mariners are going to come back the other way. Radliff for three on the left wing. That one's no good. Still trying to find his shot here, but it's great to see that he's keeping his confidence up and remaining a threat on the court as Chan comes back down the other way for the Falcons and buries a three. Score now 83-81 for the Mariners. It's certainly a tight one. Odom kicks it to Bastian. Back to Odom, who's got Skelton guarding him. Down to Leighton, to Henderson, who gets called for a travel. And that's going to be Falcon basketball. Athaya hands it off to Sargent, who cuts his way to the basket. Sidhu for three in the corner. That one's no good. That's his first miss from beyond the arc in this game. Sigh of relief for the Mariners there, who are trying to hold on to a 2-point lead. Odom up top. Over to Radliff, to Bastian for three. And he buries it. Ryan Bastian has been absolutely on fire for the Mariners the last two games. Seems like he's shooting a golf ball into the ocean. Athaya tries to answer back with a three. No good. Henderson with the rebound. Bastian down to Leighton. To Bastian for three yet again. Misses that one, but Leighton's there to pick up the rebound. He can't get the putback to go in.
Jazz Duval checking into the game for Langara.
Radliff for three, can't convert. And the Mariners get the rebound. Athaya comes back the other way, gives it to Sidhu. Sargent pulls up from mid-range and buries it around the elbow. Odom gives it to Radliff, who's still looking to find his shot here. 15 remaining on the shot clock. 4:10 remaining in the game. Mariners still up by three. Down to Henderson, who's working on Sidhu. Bullies his way to the basket and can't get the layup to go with the right hand. Torrey Odom looks like he drew a charge there on Sargent. What an excellent defensive play by Torrey Odom. Sargent just put his shoulder right through him. Great call there by the referees. 3:51 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Mariners still up 86-83. Each team has one timeout left. Mariners look like they have two fouls to give if they get in trouble here. Henderson makes another basket with the layup, but gets called for another travel here. Looks like he's dragging his pivot foot a little bit that the refs see, and that might be why they're calling that one. 3:30 left in the fourth quarter. Mariners still up by three. Athaya at the top takes a three-pointer with a hand in his face, and that's great defense by Kai Leighton. Odom pushing the pace in transition, finds Radliff. gives it to Henderson, who goes for the posterizing dunk, but that rattles in and out. That would have been a TSN highlight there, Eddie pulled that one off. Oh my goodness.
I'll call it Jazz Doodle on the play, fourth personal.
He's almost had a few of those in this game. He converted on one of them for a nice two-hand jam and transition off of the Torrey Odom assist. But Henderson going back to the line yet again. Fails to convert the first free throw. .3:15 remaining in the fourth. Henderson makes the second free throw, putting the Mariners up 4. Sargent has Ryan Bastian covering him. Sidhu with Radliff on him. Nice crossover, makes his way to the cup, and his mid-range pull-up is no good. Chan gets it with Odom on him. He drives baseline. Henderson got a hand on that one and touched it out of play. The Falcons are going to retain possession and inbound on the Mariner baseline with 9 left on the shot clock. 2:53 remaining. Chan gets the mid-range pull-up, blocked by Odom from behind. Sidhu, as the shot clock winds down, the Mariners force a turnover. They're up 87-83 on the Langara Falcons with 2:43 remaining in the fourth quarter. This is an incredibly tight game here. It's been back and forth all match. Henderson finds Radliff. Back over to Bastian, who's had a stellar game himself. Odom, nice shimmy move to the cup. The right-hand floater's off the mark. Athaya pulls down that rebound for Langara. Athaya makes his way to the cup and finishes the layup with the left hand to cut the Mariner lead down to 2. Torrey Odom for 3. That one's no good. Sargent finds Chan. Sidhu pump fakes the 3. Athaya, if he would have picked that one up, he would have had all day and night to get that shot off, but he mishandled it a little bit and it goes out of bounds. Torrey Odom gets the screen from Henderson, gives it to Bastian. His pass to Henderson gets picked off and Sargent comes back the other way. Looks like it's going to be a foul on Ryan Bastian. Minute 39 remaining in the fourth quarter. Mariners trying to cling on to that 2-point lead. Sargent for the Falcons going back to the line. He makes the first one, cutting the lead down to 1. Sargent's had an incredible game. He's got a double-double, 24 points and 13 rebounds as he misses the second one. Rebounded offensively by the Falcons. That one misses. Athaya gets that rebound. And he goes out of bounds trying to save the ball, and it's Mariners basketball. Minute 32 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Mariners up 87-86 against the Langara Falcons. Sargent for the Falcons, who's had an incredible game, missed the second free throw. He's currently got 25 points and 13 assists for the double-double and 6 rebounds. He's made half of his 6 free throw attempts and has made 11 of 19 shots from the field. He's played excellent for the Falcons. Radliff fires a 3 from the left wing. That one's no good, but Leighton comes up with the rebound, and there's a foul on the play. It looks like. Looks like it's going to stay Mariner basketball. The Falcons committed that foul. Looks like Sidhu committed that one. Another foul on the play. Looks like Henderson's going to go to the line. I think Athaya committed that foul on Henderson. It's going to be Athaya's 4th personal foul of the game with 1:15 remaining in the 4th quarter. Mariners with Henderson at the line, currently holding on to a 87-86 lead, hoping to extend that with Henderson's trip to the free throw line. He shot 5 of them in this game so far and have made 2. Swishes the first free throw. Clutch free throw there by Richard Henderson. He gets the friendly shooter's roll on the second free throw and extends the Mariner lead to 3 with 1:10 remaining in the 4th quarter. Sargent, with Bastian guarding him, goes to the cup, and he absorbs the contact and finishes the layup with the right hand off the glass. Less than a minute to go. Mariners up by 1. Both teams still have fouls to give, it looks like. Bastian gives it to Layton. Gives it to Radliff, who sinks the clutch layup with the left hand. Landon Radliff has struggled all game to get shots to fall. Comes up big in crunch time. Sidhu comes back down the other way off the feed from Sargent and buries the layup. Mariners still up by 1 with just over 30 seconds remaining. Scores 91-90. Radliff gives it to Odom. Over to Bastian. To Odom. Radliff draws the double team to Henderson. Bullies his way into the basket, and the spin move finished with the left hand. Richard Henderson extends the lead to 3. And there's a timeout called on the floor. Less than a minute remaining. Mariners currently up 93-90. Richard Henderson, that layup gives him 25 points on the night. He's got a double-double with 12 rebounds and 3 assists to his name. He's made 1 of his 2 3-point attempts, and he's made 10 of 26 field goals. What an incredibly exciting game here between the VIU Mariners and the visiting Langara Falcons. It's been back and forth all game. Both teams having a sizable lead at different points in the game. The Falcons jumped up to an early lead in the first quarter, and the Mariners had to battle back and get the momentum rolling in the third quarter. They jumped out to a sizable lead as well, but it's all come down to the last couple possessions. The timeout ends, and there's 16.5 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Mariners holding on to a 3-point lead. Sargent has Torrey Odom on him. And Radliff comes up with the steal. Torrey Odom all alone with the layup, and he finishes that one. Clutch plays here by Landon Radliff down the stretch. Sidhu for 3 in the corner, and that one's no good, and that will do it for this exciting game. The Mariners escape the offensive surge by the Langara Falcons, walk away from this one with a 95-90 win. What an exciting game, particularly down the stretch. Clutch plays by each of the Mariner players on the floor, specifically Landon Radliff, the fifth-year guard out of Richland, who had a clutch layup and then a clutch steal and an assist to Torrey Odom to seal the deal for the Mariners. Wow, what a thriller that was at VIU Gymnasium.
The season renews in January. For more information on all your teams, check out gomariners.ca. Once again, your final score, VIU 95.
Once again, the final score between the Mariners and the Falcons, 95-90 for the home team Mariners. Before we head out for the night here, a couple of individual stat performances for both teams. First, for the Langara Falcons, some strong play by their point guard, Royce Sargent, who had an excellent double-double today, 27 points and 14 rebounds on 6 assists on an efficient 12 of 20 from field goals, 3 of 6 from the free throw line. And Althea, also for the Falcons, had an incredibly strong outing. He nearly had a double-double as well. 23 points, 2 assists, and 9 rebounds on an efficient 9 of 17 from the floor and 5 of 10 from beyond the arc. He was splashing threes from everywhere on the court, and it was a threat offensively throughout the whole game. Saidu was also sniping trays. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds on 4 of 6 from beyond the arc and 6 of 11 from field goal. And for the hometown team, VIU Mariners, Tori Odom led the Mariners in scoring by 1 point. He had 26 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists on an efficient 50% shooting, 11 of 22, and he also made a 3-point shot. Richard Henderson had another double-double in this one. He had 25 points, 3 assists, and 12 rebounds. He shot 10 of 26 from the field and made 1 of 2 of his 3-point shots. Ryan Bastian, also another strong performance in back-to-back games. He picked up right where he left off offensively, scoring 15 points in this one. He made 5 of his 7 shots and 3 of 4 from beyond the arc and made both of his free throws. He also played some tenacious on-ball defense as he typically does. It's been great to see him thriving offensively as well. And Landon Radliff had 11 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. Did a little bit of everything for the Mariners in this one. He struggled to find his shot a bit. He shot 0 of 10 from 3 and 3 of 19 from the field, but when it counted in crunch time, certainly made his plays count. He had an incredible layup to keep the Mariners afloat with the lead, and a clutch steal on Sargent, and an assist to Tori Odom to seal the deal. It's been great to see him, despite his shot not falling in the last couple of games, stay confident and stay a threat on the court. He does so many different things for the Mariners on both sides of the ball. It's great to see him get rewarded in crunch time. And that's going to do it for us here at VIU Gymnasium on Saturday night. Once again, my name is Austin Height. Thank you so much to everyone in attendance today, and for those of you that tuned in online. It's so great to have an audience for this spectacular product on the court. Once again, my name is Austin Height, and I hope you have a great rest of your night.